Hello and welcome again to my video lessons about HTML and JavaScript programming. Today we are going to study a little bit about very simple animation with JavaScript and how that is done, or how we create a little bit different images on the HTML canvas. So that is the main subject of this presentation. And I'll again hide my face and we will go to the internet. So you will find this program that we are going to study, you will find it at naturalprogramming.com, and in this after this web icon you can find this page, and through this link you can then find this list of files, and here you find a page named AnimationDemoCanvas.html. So if you want to work with this, you can download it. I have already downloaded it and I can show here that how it works. It looks like this. So there is very simple animation there, so that the ball blinks there. So every other second the ball is visible there, and every other second it is hidden. So we can call this animation when there is something happening on the screen without the user doing any actions on the page. So this is very simple. There is the canvas area and there is the ball, and that's everything there is. And now I have already downloaded the source code of this page, and I have it visible in this Sublime text editor, so we can take a look at it. So we have the usual things here, and at the beginning of the page, and then we have the JavaScript part, and at the end we have the style definitions. Here we have the style definitions, and here we have the body of the HTML, and it is just that there is this canvas element there. And when the page is loaded, the JavaScript method or function named drawOnCanvas will be called. And with the style definitions we send the canvas on the page. And so the most important part is now the JavaScript part, and here we have some global variables. So there is variable for ball center point X and ball center point Y, and there is the current ball color, which is cyan, and then there is a variable, a Boolean variable, we might say that says whether the ball must be shown or not, and at the beginning it is true, so the ball will be shown in the page. And then we have this drawOnCanvas method that will be called automatically when the page is loaded. And we have the usual things here. We get the reference to the canvas element, we get the context for drawing, and then we do this thing that we fill the entire canvas with a light yellow color. And then we have this if statement or if construct, and there we test this global variable ball must be shown. If it is true, then we will show the ball. So we set the color of the filling color with the current ball color, and with these statements we specify the drawing path that will draw the ball using the global variable ball center point x and ball center point y, and the radius of the ball is 50 pixels. And then we have this stroke and fill. The stroke makes the outline of the ball, and fills the ball with the current ball color. And then we have this set that this variable ball must be shown to false. And the else part is that we don't, if this variable has value true, if it has the value false, then we just make it true and we don't draw the ball. So that is the if construct, and then at the end of this draw on canvas method we have this SetTimeout. We have this SetTimeout. I'll make the text a little bit larger because there seems to be space there. So we have this draw on canvas. At the end of this draw on canvas method we have this one single statement, and it's called a system function called SetTimeout. And with this function call we specify that the draw on canvas method will be automatically called again after 1000 milliseconds, and that means that it is called again after 1 second. So at the end of this draw on canvas method or function we specify that the same function will be called again after a certain number of milliseconds, and this makes the animation happen in this program. And the key idea here is that when this variable ball must be shown, when it is true the ball will be drawn, and then the variable is made false, and which means that the next time this function is called, it will not the ball will not be drawn, but the variable will be made true, which means that the next time the ball will be shown. So this way we can create a very simple animation. And if we change something, for instance, if we want to change something here, we can for instance, if I modify the value of this time value, I put it to 500, and I'll save the page and I reload it. So it means that it will be blinking faster. So this is not very fast yet, but I can make it blink it even faster. If I put 100 milliseconds there and save the file, it should then, when I reload it, it should blink very fast. So this way we can play with time in programs. So I can put there, I will put the original value back and save the file, and when I reload it, it's blinking very or quite slowly again. And so it is actually very simple to do this animation, so that we have the key idea is that we use a method called this SetTimeout method, and after certain time something happens. And for instance, if we would like to if I would like to have different colors for the ball, because there is this current ball color variable here, and it is set to cyan at the beginning. I could also do so that if I would like to have more colors there, I might specify an array of colors. Let's try it. So if I specify an array of colors, like this, and let's make it let's use the usual colors. Like this. These should be acceptable colors for in JavaScript. And if I would like to use these colors from the array, I could easily do so that it's well, I could do it so that I would have a color index or index for the array, and I would set it 0 at the beginning, and well, I can leave this variable like it is, and so I could do so inside this that when we draw the ball, and after we have drawn the ball, I could change the color so that it would be the next color from the array. So I could add here some statements that now that the ball has been drawn, I could increase the index, and then I would have to check that if the index gets too big, I would have to make it 0 again, so that if it is so with the length property, I can check if the index is too big, and then I could simply set the index back to 0. So it will be a valid index then, and then I would set the current ball color. I would set it to the color in the array, like ball colors, and I will use the color index like this. So this means that with these statements I can change the ball color so that it will be, once the current color has been used, I will go to next color, and this way next time when this ball is drawn, it will be drawn with this color that is set here. Let's try it. I'll save it and I reload. Now we can see that the color changes and it goes back to the beginning, the first color in the array. Like that. So the most important thing I think here it is to understand that how this single line of code, how it works, so that it makes that makes the animation possible in this page. Okay, I think this is enough explanation about this particular page, and I thank you for your attention, and I'll be back in some other video. So thank you and goodbye.